Captain, you chose the wrong side.
What do?
We fight. Suit up.
Right behind you, Cap.
We may get to see the Great Wall on Wednesday. I'm not sure just yet, but that's maybe a plan.
We're trying, yeah, we're trying.
Oh, I didn't really read the comic books before. Did you read when you were?
I didn't read them as a kid. No. I mean, once you get the job, you go back and you try and read as much as you can to learn about the role. But as a child, no, I really wasn't exposed to many comic books.
We do, I think.
I hope we do. I hope it's us. Although I bet Scarlett has a lot of fans out here, right? I bet Scarlett, I bet Paul Bettany does, I bet Robert Downey Jr. does. Not Paul. Paul has no fans anywhere.
No, anywhere.
Nowhere. No, I'll say us. I'll say us. Well, I think the action is more difficult in terms of the actual physical exertion. Action is tough because it's exhausting and you're sweating and you need to have good sleep. You got to make sure you stretch. The emotional stuff is more, I think, satisfying. As an actor, you really want to get a chance to chew on some meat, and then you really want to. I hope that idiom translates. It's going to seem real strange otherwise. But yeah, I think as an actor, you want to have more of an emotional sparring than actual physical sparring.
Yeah, no, I mean the action stuff is always, I think, difficult because it's kind of like choreography. You have to learn by repetition. You're just doing it over and over and over again. But the scenes have been great, I think, because the writers are so awesome and they've both kind of given us a lot. And I feel like in these last two movies to stretch our characters. If we weren't the guy, I'd still probably go with.
It would be tough for me, I may be Team Iron. I like the fact that Iron Man believes in a certain set. If there were actually in this world a group of people who had these abilities, you can bet your bottom dollar that I would want them to be answering to some form of government.
Mackie and I would always be saying we're trading
taking
Renner.
You'd trade Renner away?
Or either Black Widow or I guess Vision.
I mean, yeah, if we're looking for power, nobody can beat Vision. He has an infinity stone in his head. You can't beat that. But yeah, if we got to trade someone over, that's tough. That's going to be tough. I want no part of that. I said I'd want to play the Hulk. I think the Hulk is pretty cool. It'd be fun. It'd be fun just to play the physicality when it comes to that CGI world.
Yeah, Hulk. I don't know.
Nobody wants Vision. You don't want that makeup. That's a nightmare.
No, that's the thing.
That's
Vision,
a nightmare.
And he's got some interesting lines.
He does. But I bet if he had that British accent, it would probably be easier. He might be pretty. It might work out. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is a love story. I obviously we're not going Brokeback. You know what I mean? But I think it's about two people who grew up together. They're brothers, and they were friends when they were children. They went to war together. They risked their lives. They had each other's backs. I think if you asked